Good morning. It is Sunday, January 12th, middle of the day. I've basically just been editing last week's video, but I kind of wanted to just start off the video here on Sunday, kind of giving like a little update of where I'm at. So now I'm 9 weeks out, which is like kind of scary because I'm starting to be like, am I gonna be ready? Oh my god. But obviously it's gonna be fine. I trust my coach. It'll all be good. But I had an update on Thursday, went well. So yeah, I will do my cardio later today because it is Sunday. So I have rest day of weights and everything else. I will also probably do some posing because that's super important and I need to practice. And we're gonna continue on with this week's video. So I'm really procrastinating studying. I really don't feel it. I just want to be certified. I just want to be able to train you guys and tell you my knowledge and make plans because that's really what I enjoy. And I know I'm not certified yet and I'm not certified in nutrition, but I do have a ton of experience and I really just want to start helping people. I want to help people get on their fitness journey. I just want to get going. But I wanted to be honest. I just ate something that's like not vegan or plant-based. Kind of funny because I had that video last week of me kind of explaining what vegan is and what plant-based is and how I claim to be plant-based. But again, with these labels, I hate feeling restricted and I kind of just want to eat how I want to eat and I don't want to be criticized for it. But I feel like I have a lot of pressure to only eat vegan and plant-based because I feel like people look to me sometimes for that food motivation and discipline. But it's hard, like, I don't know. I don't want to hide myself, or if I feel like having cheese or something like that, I want to not feel guilty about it because of what other people may think. So I'm just going to be honest and tell you, I had a sample pack of some whey protein. It's kind of funny because I had ordered the vegan protein, but then they sent me samples of like the other just like normal whey protein that they supply. And the vegan one that they sent me, I hadn't tried that flavor before and it was amazing. So it was really, really good. And then I tried the whey protein and I was like, God damn, seriously in shock. Like, no wonder you guys are having such a hard time switching to like vegan proteins or like even like vegan supplements or anything. That shit tasted fire, like fire. It was so good. Like, I get it. It's hard to make the switch. And when there are vegan protein powders that don't taste amazing or can't make up like the flavors that the whey protein can, I get it. I understand. So I probably won't go buy that stuff, but I just wanted to be honest and be real and let you guys know of that. So I get it. It's okay to slip up once in a while. The main thing is that you reduce, you don't use it all the time, and think of it like a treat. And I'm gonna try to not let myself feel guilty for enjoying things like that sometimes. So thank you for listening to this little rant. So first of all, every morning I have muesli because it's good for your tummy, and I just have like one serving of this. And then every single morning, depending on if I do cardio or not in the morning, will depend on which oxy shred I take. So if I'm not doing cardio in the morning, then I'll take the non-stimulant, the Kiss My Peach, which is my favorite flavor. It's so good. And then if I am gonna do fasted cardio, I'll take the ultra thermogenic because it has caffeine in it. But this morning, not doing fasted cardio, so I get to have my peach. Okay, so you just saw that every single morning I have my Oxy Shred no matter if I'm going to the gym or not, I will still have that. And then usually like 30 to 40 minutes later, I'll have my breakfast. Usually I have egg whites, but I wanted to try out these other things and show you how they are. So they're veggie Eve's patty things. The macros are pretty good. For 2 patties, it's 80 calories, 2 grams of fat, 5 grams of carbs, and 10 grams of protein. So protein's pretty good. So I'm gonna try these out and let you guys know how they are. So I'm gonna cook those here. And then also every single morning I have oatmeal. So usually oatmeal and egg whites, but since this is more a fully plant-based bikini meal than what I eat in a day, I'm gonna show you a plant-based option. Alright, here we have it. Oatmeal, cinnamon, these 2 patties. Gonna do a taste test and let you know how they are. And of course, just my black coffee. And that's about it. And I will let you know after how those taste. I feel like it kind of just tastes like the burger that I basically eat for dinner every night. Yeah, just like smaller version, and kind of like it's pretty good, but
I know what you mean though. Like if you want a different consistency.
Yeah, it's still pretty good, but
yeah,
I'm just used to eating it. Like I'm gonna be eating it for dinner tonight, so it's kind of like having the same flavors. So I would have rather probably just show you guys scrambled tofu instead, but that's okay. Still yummy. I still suggest it. So supplements right now, take this every single morning before I eat anything. So usually with my Oxy Shred, vitamin D3, iron supplement when it's that time. HP Labs multivitamin for women. I suggest taking a multivitamin no matter who you are or what you do, you just should. A probiotic and ALA and vitamin C and also omega-3 supplement. Since this is a full day of eating, I'm getting my 2nd cup of coffee to study. So I will just make sure I show you everything I eat and drink. So before we continue with the rest of the day and the food I'm eating, just wanted to say that obviously these calories are way lower than I would normally eat and that you should eat, because I'm like 9 weeks or 8 weeks out. So obviously my calories are still decreasing. Otherwise I would be eating a lot more than you're going to see. And I'll make sure to put the macros and calories on the screen for you so you can see just exactly what I'm eating. And also I eat 6 meals a day. So my calories for the day are spread out between that. Breakfast, snack 1, lunch, snack 2, dinner, snack 3. So technically I'm on meal number 2, but snack number 1. So for this, it's always the same. And like you guys have seen many, many times, I use my Blessed protein powder. It's plant-based. So right now I have salted caramel and s'mores. I just ran out of my vanilla try, which I'm really sad about because it's my favorite kind. But this is definitely a close runner-up. So I'm gonna be using salted caramel today. And then as well with it, I always have sweet potato. And I'm not allowed to change that for my starch. That is just snack number 1. That's what my coach wants me to have. I like to measure everything out because I'm super specific and I just like to know exactly what I'm having rather than measuring in like cups and stuff. I like to measure exactly. So for sweet potato, I have exactly 115 grams. And then what's really, really good on it is I put this ranch stuff and then salt and pepper. 32 grams of salted caramel Blessed protein powder. I wasn't on prep and I was allowed the extra calories, I would put coconut milk in here or some sort of plant-based milk because it makes it really, really creamy and rich and really good. But since I'm not allowed that, I'm just gonna go ahead and blend it. Even though protein powder is like creamy as it is compared to other vegan protein powders, like you don't get that like grittiness or graininess and stuff, which is like fantastic. There you have it, my little snack, and I literally have this every single day, so it is a staple in my day. Lunch, and I basically have the exact same thing for lunch every single day. Wild rice, any sort of brown or wild rice for my carb and my starch. And as you can tell, this morning for my first snack, I already had sweet potato ready to go in the fridge, and I almost always have rice ready to go in the fridge, so whenever it gets to be that time, I don't have to wait. I've meal planned and prepped it all, so I can just grab it out. And I already have my veggie sauce cooked too. Hopefully that's going to be enough vegetables. If not, I have mushrooms in the fridge and then I'll just add that in. So right now I have about 77 calories of rice. My protein source, I basically eat these every single day for lunch. They're really good. Ease Veggie Dogs. The macros are amazing. Per one is 60 calories, 1 gram of fat, 3 grams carbs, and 9 grams of protein. So the macros are super good on this. And I just put these in the pan. Then 75 grams of rice is about 70-ish calories. All right, here we have it. Here's the lunch here. And today I was feeling kind of like a different sauce. So I wanted to use some salsa, and this is my favorite salsa. So Newman's Own, this is just the original. Usually I use the mango, but since there's more sugar in it and more calories, I'm not allowed to use that right now. So I went for this one, just a tablespoon, so around 7 calories. And if you didn't know, mustard is like the best condiment to use when you're on prep, and also kind of just any time, because it doesn't have like the fat like mayonnaise does, and the macros are really, really good. Like you're literally only getting calories from protein, and there's 5 calories per teaspoon. So really, really good to use when you're on prep. And then a vegan's best friend, nutritional yeast. Sprinkle some of this on like I did on my veggies and my rice for B12 and extra protein. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat this. Forgot to mention this morning, another supplement that I take is a digestive enzyme, and I take one with breakfast, lunch, and dinner 3 times a day, sometimes more if I'm just feeling, my stomach's feeling weird. Digestive enzymes really help to digest protein, especially when you're eating a lot of it. So I just like to take it, and it just helps all around with everything, as well as another vitamin C. So vitamin C with breakfast, lunch, and dinner as well. Okay, I'm all bundled up now because I have to go brave the snow. It's coming down again and it's cold. So I've got lots of layers to brave the -16 with wind chill negative like 26 weather. So, but first, before I go to the gym, I'm gonna take my second serving of Oxy Shred. So now, because I'm gonna go work out, I'm gonna take the Ultra Thermogenic, which has the caffeine in it. So I just have some extra energy. And I'm gonna be at the gym for a bit longer, probably about an hour 40, 2 hours, because I have to do my cardio and my workout because I didn't do my cardio this morning. So an even better reason to take the caffeine Oxy Shred, just adds that extra little energy in my workout. So gonna do that, then I will come back and then I will show you my post-workout snack number 2 of the day. So while I wait for the Jeep to warm up, look, you can even see my breath. It's actually crazy. So while I wait for the Jeep to warm up, I posted on my Instagram question, like kind of asking you guys like what you want to see, like anything specific for this whole day of eating. And most people were just like, hey, have a great day. So thanks, you too. I really appreciate that. One person said team tea or coffee. And to be honest, it really depends on the day. Can I say team both? Because I drink coffee in the morning and then I drink tea in the afternoons as well as the evening, so team both. And somebody else asked, what am I working out today? Just finished at the gym and it was chest day as well as I did cardio obviously, so that's done. But now that the Jeep is warm enough, I'm gonna head home and then show you guys meal number 4 and snack number 2, which is like a post-gym meal kind of thing. So I'll see you soon. All right, so I am now back from the gym. So I'm gonna have snack number 2, meal number 4 of the day. And I usually have like basically the same thing again for this meal. I really like to have a protein shake because I usually go to the gym in between lunch and snack number 2. So it's kind of nice, like it's something easy I can just have as soon as I get home after the gym. And of course, I'm going to be using my Blessed Protein powder, but I am feeling a different kind. So I'm going to have the s'mores, and I feel so sorry for you if you weren't able to get your hands on this because it was limited edition. It's not one of their 3 main flavors. So I'm really sorry if you didn't get to try this. It's so good, and I'm really sad that it's limited edition. Please make it again, Blessed. Next with it is a carb source, and I'll either have like rice cakes or some sort of starch, and I'm going to have oatmeal again. It's cooking right there, as you can see. Even though I had it this morning, it just feels like I get to eat more than if I only have like 2 rice cakes, because that's kind of what equals out to be the calories. So for snack number 2, I get a 1/4 cup of oatmeal, which works out to be, what is it, around 75 calories of carbs. I'm really sad about this, but I do have a fat portion for this meal, but my coach reduced it last week. So instead of like a tablespoon of flax seeds, which equals 54 calories, which would be about half a tablespoon of peanut butter, I'm now down to 1 teaspoon, and literally 1 teaspoon of flax seeds of fat is like half a teaspoon of peanut butter, so it's not very much. So instead of having very little, instead of flax seeds or the little bit of peanut butter, I'm gonna use chia seeds because it has a lot of fiber. It's really good for you, and it kind of makes you feel more full. And my oatmeal is about to boil over, so I'll be right back. I was saying before my oatmeal almost exploded, I put that on there, you can see there. And then of course I'm gonna put some cinnamon on this as well. Protein source using Blessed Protein, s'mores. I'm gonna be doing 34 grams this time, which is about 130 calories. And no, I'm not having 2 vegan plant-based protein shakes a day because I can't get enough protein from other sources. It's seriously just because I love it and I love drinking them. I don't suggest having more than 3 protein shakes a day because you should be trying to get your food from Whole Foods. But I do like to have 2 Blessed Protein shakes a day because that's just what works for me. All right, here is meal number 4 and snack number 2. All right, we're back, and wow, that's really bright light. And I can't tell. I hope it's good lighting for you guys. I'm back in my PJs, showered after the gym because hygiene. And it's been a couple hours. I was pretty lazy and tired from the gym, so I thought I would just chill. Now, I'll show you all the ingredients for my dinner, and this is like a 100% typical dinner, like eat every single day. I've basically been eating this for the past 4 months now, just because it's so easy and you get everything you need in it. If you do follow me on Instagram, you've definitely seen some moderations that I've done, but this is what I eat like 95–97% of the time, and probably what I'll continue to eat and not do any changes as I get closer to my show, because it's just better to not have a lot of difference in the things you eat. So without further ado, eating up some veggie burger. This is just the Eve's veggie burger, and this one I have found to be the best in macros. So it has the most protein compared to other burgers that I have seen, and less carbs and less fat. So when you are picking a plant-based protein source, make sure if it's coming from a label that you get the one with the most protein content. Next, I have a couple different fats here. So for dinner, I don't actually have a carb source anymore, which is really sad. I'm kind of missing that. But I have quite a bit of fats in this dinner. So one of my fats come from raw cashews. Super important that you choose raw and not salted and oil, because that just adds a whole bunch extra calories, and then you get less and you get to eat less, and that's not fun. Second fat source, avocado. I have like probably a whole avocado every single day. Super, super good for you. I love them so much. And then for my dressing, if you haven't seen, I made a video, a couple videos ago on my channel about my favorite vegan dressing and low fat, low calorie, everything. So typically I would do that, but because I'm in prep and I can't have all of those extra calories, even though it is so little, it's still prep, I simply just use balsamic vinegar and apple cider vinegar, because again, good for the gut health. So I have that on my, just like those two mixed together. Sometimes some garlic if I can get away with a couple extra calories, and put that on my salad. Next, I have onion, which I'm going to saute with spinach, and I'll show you that in a second. And then I have just a bunch of lettuce. This is literally like per cup and a half is like 7 calories or something. So that's super good you can eat a lot of it. Green pepper, because green veggies are super, super good for you and you should eat them every single day. Cucumber, because you can have a lot of it and it's water and mostly no calories. And then cherry tomatoes, and I just like to put these on my salad. So that's good as well. Oh, last thing, like you saw at lunch, a vegan's best friend, nutritional yeast, and I will usually sprinkle some of this on everything. So, and I will show you a little bit of how I make everything. Okay, I'm done, and here's the finished product, and I'm gonna show you really quick because I'm starving and it looks amazing and I want to eat it. So of course, always my salad on the side. That would have sucked if that fell out, but here you have it, the nutritional yeast sprinkled on top, and then this is the other stuff, of course. Burger on the spinach and onions with nutritional yeast, avocado, and my other fat source, raw cashews. So I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy that and see you at meal number 6, snack number 3, final meal of the night. Okay, last meal of the day. And then I'm gonna finish up the video because I am tired and I wanna eat this. So for my last protein source, I'm just cooking up some veggie ground right here. This is one of my favorite protein sources and snacks at nighttime. It is the Gardein beefless ground. Again, macros are really good. So per 87 grams is 110 calories, 2 grams fat, 9 grams carbs, and 18 grams protein. So really good macros in this. Highly suggest it. And then I also have 49 grams of cucumber and 30 grams of avocado. So once the veggie ground is done, I'm gonna add it all together, and that is meal 6 and snack number 3 of the day. Okay, final meal of the day, and here it is. Final toppings, some salt and pepper, and then Spencer's over here making yummy, saucy, plant-based protein things.
Porkless chicken bites.
With rice, and I'm very jealous. But this is really yum too, so thanks for watching.